Interviewing people is a really fun way to make videos for your marketing. But what if your guest is only giving you really long-winded and boring answers? In this video I will share with you my so far secret trick to getting the people in front of your camera to answer your questions short and sweet. So you can make a great video for your marketing without extensive pre-talk or editing way into the night. I'm Elisabeth from Top of Mind Video Marketing. In a world full of invisible entrepreneurs, your own smartphone is enough to give yourself a stage right in front of the people that you want to meet the most. So subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos about making great videos for your marketing. Filming a video is just a tad more than pressing record and asking questions. You will have to help your guest to tell a good story to make the video interesting. As a TV director, I learned this trick to entice my guests to give very short, to-the-point answers to my questions. I noticed that it happens a lot that people are still thinking when they're already giving the answer. And that makes for boring TV. Lots of uhs and pauses. Might be fine in real life, but not for your video. So you should try to use my trick. Anyone can do it. Most interviews in talk shows on television are rehearsed word for word in advance. That might be good for a live talk show, but I would not recommend you do that for your interview. It takes all the fun and spontaneity out of your interview and it's really intense for your guest. My trick to get great answers in your interview is something anyone can do. Here's how it works. Before you start recording the interview, you tell your guest what you're going to ask, so they can think about the answers in advance. But you do not rehearse the answers. Then you start recording. You ask your question, you get an answer. Sometimes that's a great answer, but many times it's not. Often it's way too long. So when your guest is finished answering your question, you say nothing. You don't smile, you don't nod. There's going to be a short silence. And your facial expression is, well, almost kind of dumb, neutral. You let the silence continue for a bit and then it happens. 9 out of 10 times your guest will repeat the answer to your question, but only short and very interesting. That's because your guest thought you did not understand the answer. So he thought, well, let me explain it again. That's how you get great answers to your questions. Are you afraid people think you are stupid? Well, that will be over the moment you start editing your video and you find you don't have to edit a lot in the answers. And the video is really interesting. Just by keeping your mouth shut and your facial expression neutral to kinda dumb, at the right time you got a great video and you saved yourself a lot of editing time. Try it and let me know how it worked out for you. And if you're curious if you should record your videos with your smartphone or with a real video camera, just watch this video.